Up next are the classic songs, which were produced around the same time as the alphabet songs. They are 20 songs about simple nursery rhymes. Now you may find this surprising, but I'm not the biggest fan of these songs if I'm being honest. That could just be me not enjoying nursery rhymes as much as other people do, but I found most of these songs pretty forgettable and I don't have any fond memories for any of them. The animation looks pretty decent though, don't get me wrong, but the music sort of falls a bit flat for me in my opinion, and that's probably because they're just nursery rhymes. I think it's one of those cases where no matter how much you spruce up the song, it still ends up being mushy on the inside. These are literal nursery rhymes we're talking about here. There's probably one or two songs I can vibe to. Rain Rain Go Away and Down by the Bay come to mind. But that's pretty much it. The rest are just the same old nursery rhymes we are so used to at this point. I tried to find who exactly composed these songs in particular, but they weirdly list the composer as just public domain. I mean, I know the songs themselves are from the public domain, but who exactly arranged them? I did find one guy listed on one of the songs, that being John Frizzle. Was he the one who arranged them? I have no clue. But interestingly, there's one more oddity about this collection I'd like to point my finger at, and it's from one of the songs in the album. The Bear Went Over the Mountain. Take a good look at the footage here. Notice anything strange? Yep. For some odd reason, the video is running at a choppy 12 frames per second. I didn't edit the footage here, guys. This is how it was actually presented back in 2014. All the other videos run at a steady 24 frames per second, as do all the StoryBots songs. But for whatever reason, The Bear Went Over the Mountain is the only song that runs at 12 frames per second, meaning every other frame gets cut off, resulting in a very choppy picture. What exactly happened here? Did something happen in the exporting phase when they were downloading the song to YouTube, or was there something wrong with the animation itself? I have no idea. I'm drawing a blank here. If any of you know the reason behind this blunder, please let me know. I would love to see if there was an original version out there with the 24 frames intact. Overall though, these songs are okay in my books. They're not necessarily bad, it just makes me want to fall asleep more than anything. But it only really applies to these songs. Every other StoryBots song we'll see later is much better. I would go back to them every now and then if I had to, but they're not my biggest priority.